Charles Darwin was born in 1809 in Shrewsbury, England, to a wealthy family of freethinkers and abolitionists. As a young man, Darwin had an early interest in natural history, but initially resisted his father's wishes for him to become a clergyman. Instead, he studied medicine at the University of Edinburgh, where he began investigating marine invertebrates and was exposed to ideas about transmutation of species. In 1828, Darwin transferred to Christ's College, Cambridge, to study for the clergy, but his real passion was natural science. In 1831, Darwin joined the survey voyage of HMS Beagle, a 5-year journey around the world. During this voyage, Darwin made extensive observations and collections, which led him to question the traditional view of fixed species. He was particularly struck by the geographical distribution of plants and animals, and the fossils he discovered of extinct giant mammals. These experiences started Darwin on the path towards formulating his theory of evolution by natural selection. Over the next 2 decades, Darwin worked in private on developing his revolutionary ideas, reluctant to publish due to the controversy it would stir. However, in 1858, the naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace sent Darwin a paper describing a similar theory of evolution, prompting Darwin to finally publish his own work. In 1859, Darwin's landmark book on the origin of species was released, laying out his evidence for evolution and the mechanism of natural selection. Despite poor health, Darwin continued his scientific work in the following decades. He married his cousin Emma Wedgwood in 1839, and they had 10 children, several of whom became noted scientists. Darwin also conducted groundbreaking research on plants, publishing books on insectivorous plants, climbing plants, and the role of earthworms. His 1871 book, The Descent of Man, explored human evolution and sexual selection. The publication of On the Origin of Species was met with a mix of enthusiasm and outrage. Many scientists were convinced by the evidence for evolution, but the theological implications were deeply troubling to others. Prominent figures like Thomas Huxley defended Darwin's work, while the Church of England was divided in its response. Over time, Darwin's theory became the central organizing principle of the life sciences. In the final decades of his life, Darwin remained active in scientific research, continuing to publish innovative studies of plants. Though his religious views became more skeptical, he maintained friendships with clergy and sought to reconcile evolution with faith. Darwin died in 1882 at the age of 73 and was buried in Westminster Abbey, honored as one of the most influential figures in the history of science. Charles Darwin's legacy as the father of evolutionary biology is secure. His theory of evolution by natural selection has been validated by countless subsequent discoveries, and his ideas have profoundly shaped our understanding of a natural world. Darwin's brilliant scientific insights, careful observation, and innovative thinking continue to inspire new generations of researchers and thinkers.